Well, it's always fun checking the mail and having a package. And I just received something from SCENTual Obsessions. So it's that time. It's been a little while. Let's do a first impressions on some surprise fragrances from SCENTual Obsessions. Stay tuned. One box, two box. Bachelor number 1. All right. 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4 bottle. Bachelor number 2. And lastly, big bottle number 5. So let me get all the wrappers off of this and we'll go over them. All right, so I have not looked at the labels. I did leave the biggest bottle in the bag because that's easy to open. Let's grab this first bottle. We have Spicy Night. Not a clue what this is because Kevin started changing the names on his stuff, so I have no clue what they are anymore. So, test strips. And here we go. 2 good sprays. It's definitely going to be something spicy. I mean, spicy's in the name. There's definitely a peppery spice to this. The downside to smelling these on the test strips is I never get the whole story because things tend to smell a little different on skin. And I have so few that I think I'm just going to do this on skin. That way I can be a bit more accurate with what's what. 1 spray of Spicy Nights on the hand. Let me go ahead and roll my sleeves up because that's what's going to need to happen here with 5 fragrances. Spices and amber, peppery amber is what I'm getting. There's an underlying sweetness here, but I can't specifically tell you what fragrance this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's an original, but it's not reminding me of any specific fragrance. There's definitely a pepper in here, undoubtedly a black pepper. And it's got an ambery nuance to it. There's like a sweet amber, if you will. That's kind of the sweetness I'm getting. I don't know what it's supposed to be specifically. It smells really good. And it's from the 8th, so it's a fresh batch, 12/8. So it's in the same family of a spice bomb. But the amber adds a bit more of it. Like amber can be a very seductive note when used in the right fragrance, and that's kind of how it's coming off here. Hence the name, I'm sure, with Spicy Night. It's almost got a Wanted by Night feel without the Invictus opening. Or like a Stronger with You without the Invictus opening. That's kind of the family I would put Spicy Nights in. Definitely really like this one. This is definitely an evening wear fragrance. That's what it smells like for sure. Very nuanced though. It's starting to change, I have to say. I'll have to really ask him what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure if it's one of his new originals or if it's replicating something, but it doesn't ring a bell on any specific fragrance to me, but it does smell really good. SCENTual Obsessions Spicy Night. Okay, next. Original Gangster. Okay then. There we go. OG. So what's OG gonna be? Give it a few seconds. Very, very woody. That's what OG is gonna be. Almost like there's a little touch of a synthetic oud in the background. A lot of woods to this, though. This is definitely a woody fragrance. It's got a light smoky nuance, just kind of in the background. It's not real up at the forefront grabbing me. Smoky and woody. And As I'm smelling more and more, I'm not real sure if there's that touch of oud. It does have kind of a pencil shavings undertone. It's not a medicinal type of smell. It's not barnyard fecal or anything like that. If there is a touch of oud in here, it's very light. It's very, very wearable and not off-putting at all. Some people can't stand that. Yeah, there's a light smokiness and it's a very woody fragrance. Original Gangster. Interesting name. Excuse me, it's ER, Gangster, not Gangsta. Original Gangster. Okay. Huh. There's not much sweetness to it. There's no freshness up top that I find. It's a little touch, but it's not a citrus dominance up top. But I am getting plenty of woods, and it's starting to get a little bit creamier as it's starting to settle down. Almost like there's a pretty strong sandalwood note in there that's starting to come out. But from what I'm smelling, this is a very woody fragrance with a smoky nuance in the background, and if something like that sounds good to you, next time you get a sample pack, try Original Gangster. Next, I have a feeling I know what type of fragrance this is going to be. It's called Barbershop. Love a good barbershop fragrance. We will go one more on this arm. We'll go top of the wrist this time. That's probably plenty. That's like 3/4 of a spray. So I'm willing to bet there's some lavender, there's a little citrus, there's some woods, and potentially some oak moss. Almost willing to bet on that. And lavender in spades. Plenty of lavender. I'll say there's a little bit of a leather note. There's definitely a citrus in here, and I would think, and it's not jumping out at me like, oh, it's some lemon and some bergamot. I want to say it's, and Kevin, I know you're watching this, so message me later and correct me if I'm wrong. This oil being used is called citruses or citrus notes, is what I'm thinking. Because it smells like it just smells citrusy. It doesn't smell like a specific citrus. And I have several barbershop style fragrances, aromatic fragrances that have that, and that's what it's reminding me of. Now, this isn't some mold breaking new take on a barbershop fragrance. It's your run-of-the-mill barbershop fragrance. And if you're just looking for a strong performing barbershop style fragrance, now they have Barbershop from SCENTual Obsessions. Definitely a good addition to what's available because they didn't have a whole lot of barbershop options. They had some, but this is straight up, I mean, for God's sakes, it's called Barbershop. Extremely aromatic, heavy on the lavender, citruses. There's potentially a little bit of moss. Yeah, it's got that spicy green, herbaceous quality to it, so there's probably a little bit of some synthetic oak moss in here. Just a little touch, because it's got the herbaceous quality coming out. Adding that little touch of fresh spiciness to it. And I'm sure there's some woods I'm not really getting right now, but as it dries down, there's probably some woods in the base. But it's musky lavender. It's musky, citrusy lavender is what I'm getting up top. With a little touch of some spicy herb in the background, which kind of, it's smelling a little bit like some synthetic oak moss. If you like barbershop style fragrances, definitely smells like a very accurate depiction of everything you would think a barbershop should smell like. Barbershop from SCENTual Obsessions. Next we have King of Kings. So immediately when I see this name, I want to say some form of Aventus. I could be wrong. I know there's a 2013 batch of Aventus is the only thing he told me that was going to be in here. Everything else was a surprise. Now that could be this big bottle or that could be this. I'm not sure. Let's find out. So I'll know if it's Aventus immediately. Not breathing through my nose yet. Okay. Okay, so this must be it. This is Aventus. This must be the 2013 batch. He was I forgot what batch code he said this was trying to replicate, but I remember it's a 2013, like one of the Grail batches. Very pineapple heavy. Plenty of smoke though. Instantly, what I want to say here is that this is better than Double Aventus. And those of you that have been watching me for a while and have seen my other Sensual Obsession videos, you know I'm an advocate for his double Aventus, which is Aventus and Aventus Cologne. This smells fruitier and smokier than that, because that is combining the two. The opening is very, very pineapple-y. The birch is just right to add a smokiness. It's not a tarry smoke, a tar type of smoke. Damn, I kind of wish this was the big bottle, but I mean, this 15 ml will go a long way for me too. Who am I kidding? This is damn good. Okay, if you were thinking about getting double Aventus, halt, stop, pump the brakes. Get King of Kings instead. This is the best thing I've smelled so far. Barbershop was good. Spicy Night was really good. I would put that number 2 so far. This is great. This is damn good. Dare I say better than my 19S11. Like, this is extremely good for an Aventus clone. It's such a juicy pineapple up top. If you want a pineapple heavy batch, get King of Kings. My favorite smoky batch is Matar from Spirit of Kings. That's my favorite smoky Aventus clone. And that's Niche. This is damn good. Okay, this is my favorite of the package so far. King of Kings. I don't know which batch code, but it's replicating a 2013 pineapple heavy batch. And it's damn good. So Kevin, excellent job on this one. You should move a lot of bottles of this, guys. Next time you're getting a sample pack, if you want to try some stuff from Sensual Obsessions, get King of Kings. You can still, double Aventus is still great. This is better. This is better than double Aventus. Yeah. Man, I'm digging this. Last but not least, let's take a look at what is the big bottle. I say big bottle, it's bigger than all the others. Sweet Victory. I have no clue. Sweet Victory. All right. Let's see. Sprayed very powerful. It's familiar. It's got a cotton candy smell to it. That's got a cotton candy sweetness to it. What the hell is this? Sweet Victory. I mean, based on the name, it's a safe assumption that it was going to be a sweet fragrance. That is straight up cotton candy. It smells like cotton candy. It's calming down a little bit from the opening, but it's got, like, cotton candy's got to be a note in this. And if it's not, there's something combining to make a cotton candy smell. Damn. Unisex. Nothing masculine about this, fellas. Okay, so, because there's no denying that it smells like cotton candy here. But, okay, if I got to rank them, let me put these in order and I'm going to tell you what's what. Okay, so, my least favorite of the group was the woody, smoky, nuanced original Gangster. Nothing wrong with it, just my least favorite of these 5. Followed by Barbershop, because it's more on the generic side. It's a generic barbershop fragrance. It's musky lavender, some citruses, and a little oak moss. It's good, and it's a good addition to give some variety, especially for those that are looking for just a good classic style masculine fragrance. There you go. Spicy Night. It's like a peppery amber is what I get from this one. And it's getting better as it dries. I'm smelling this one right now. Yeah, damn good. Digging that. Then Sweet Victory. Cotton candy. If you want a super gourmand sweet fragrance, try this one. I'm glad you sent me the bigger bottle of this one, because I can see my wife wanting to steal some sprays of this one too. Damn good. And then King of Kings. No doubt, this is my favorite. This is super, super good. It's extremely pineapple heavy. If you want a super pineapple heavy that doesn't sacrifice too much birch and blackcurrant, Get King of Kings. This is the king of the five. The name's fitting, King of Kings. It makes sense why you put this because it's a Grail batch. So the King of Kings. I get it. So that's how I would rank those five. And if I have to recommend just one to you that's not an Aventus fragrance to switch it up, if you like something gourmand, and you like cotton candy, go with Sweet Victory. If not, another safe bet that I think everybody would like is Spicy Night. So they all smell good, but the first two a bit on the original Gangster and Barbershop a bit generic, but the other three, Spicy Night, Sweet Victory, and King of Kings, are fantastic. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried some of these already? I know this is some new releases from SCENTual Obsessions. Kevin tends to bring it, you know. Everything he does, not everything he does is accurate or great. There's stuff that I've smelled in the past where it was kind of, yeah, it's okay. Very rare that I smell something that I don't like from Kevin, that I just don't like straight up, it's terrible kind of thing. But in this round, 3 of the 5, in my opinion, are really, really good, with the other 2 just kind of being generic and basic and kind of run-of-the-mill scents, if you will. But you got to have stuff like that when you make a lot of fragrances, because some people just want that woody heavy fragrance or that lavender heavy fragrance. Definitely have that in this rotation. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of these five and you give them a spray now, you might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys. Okay, because of what just happened, I had to add this to the video. So I went and let my wife smell my wrist for Sweet Victory. I said, what does this smell like? She said, like Heidi. I said, no, babe, what does it smell like? Like Heidi on a beautiful spring day. I'm like, okay. It smells like cotton candy, right? She's like, yeah, that's exactly what it smells like. Can I have it? That bottle's for me. So my wife immediately wanted that bottle. So fellas, if you're looking for something good for your lady from SCENTual Obsessions, get her Sweet Victory. My wife absolutely loves it. Have a good one.